Thanks for watching a Blimey Cow video.
This one is sponsored by Squarespace.
And it's made possible by viewers like you.
If you enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you! Now guys, real quick, we are working on a Blimey Cow homeschooling secret project.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. We're working on it for a while. We're finally kind of ready to start talking about it. So you need to go to blimeycow.com/homeschool if you want to stay updated and potentially win some Blimey Cow merch.
That's
okay?
right.
So go to blimeycow.com/homeschool. More info to come, but that link is going to be where you go to make sure you get signed up to get all the updates and everything, okay? Seriously, if you are homeschooling or thinking about homeschooling on the fence, you want to see this.
Yes. Guys, it has been 16 years since we put our first video online. It wasn't even on YouTube, it was on something else.
That's how old it is. It was before YouTube.
Yeah.
We put it on Google Video.
And that website wasn't great, and then they bought YouTube, and then we put everything on YouTube. So it doesn't actually show that it's been on for 16 years.
The bad guys bought the good guys.
Interesting. So we thought we would take a stroll down memory lane now that we're about to do the next big Blimey Cow thing with this homeschool thing that we want you guys to sign up for. Sorry.
It's too secret.
It's so secret. Can't even mention it. We want to go back to the roots, the start of Blimey Cow.
October 2005. It's called Piano Notes. I mean, this is just a video about my character getting annoyed with your character for being good at the piano.
Yeah. So talented at piano.
So let's take a look together at Piano Notes.
Jordan just has these equations he writes, and he says they help him out with his piano playing. And
Okay, so pause. First off, that little piano riff that I made that up, and I like just played that nonstop for like 3 months. That was the only thing I ever played.
That's probably where that came from, because I was just like, why does Jordan just think of this stuff on the piano? It's so dumb. I wonder if he has these little equations, maybe. We should write a video about that.
The piano lick wasn't even that good. It was just funny. Anyways.
he just does it to make me feel inferior because he writes the goofiest things.
I like
and
how
he's
much
like,
I'm zooming
this
in and
helps
out.
me out. This helps me a whole lot to play the piano a lot better than I do. He does it to make me feel inferior, and he needs to work on that.
I like how long that
it's like one. It could have been said in one sentence. He makes me feel inferior, and he just makes me feel inferior, and
it was funny though.
He does it to make me feel inferior.
I make up these equations for when I'm playing the piano, and nobody understands them but me, so.
Why do I sound like I have an accent? Nobody understands me. I always wondered. I'm like, I don't talk like that.
I'm so glad that we made this video. We started making videos right then, because this was right when your voice was starting to change.
You know, I don't care. They make sense to me, so if I don't have the equations, I can't play the piano.
We still quote that to this day. It makes sense to me.
Oh yeah.
So.
Okay. I don't even forget what we're quoting.
Yeah. If you had asked me like why do we say it makes sense to me,
Yeah.
I would have thought it was like a big head kid line or
Yeah.
something. It makes sense to me. I don't know.
Sometimes I just spend too much time on the piano, and I.
Oh, we got it back up. We got it back up.
What?
This is like your classic homeschooler wearing these bracelets that some girls gave you. That's exactly
Jordan,
what
never
that is.
take these off.
That's what happened.
Never take these off, Jordan.
That's what happened.
Jordan was a real ladies' man at the homeschool co-op. His brother, not so much. He just wore those bracelets to make me feel inferior. He
He's
just worked on
inferior.
It's too much thinking at one time. It can
There's so much shade over my eyes.
give you a headache.
Well,
and,
you have all that hair.
yeah, and so I go and I eat some M&Ms because it reminds me of the equations.
I remember being very proud of that line when I thought of it.
What?
I go eat M&Ms because it reminds me of equations. Like, is it M, like E equals MC squared?
Josh, I never even thought of that. When you told me
All
that
these
line, I
years
just
later.
said it. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it.
I was like, this is hilarious. This is so funny. I was like, we're really doing something groundbreaking here.
Look at that television.
Yeah, sometimes I just want to get his notes and just rip them and shred them and just. Boom!
Where'd you come up with that? Like, I always thought.
I like how you like zoom in and out of the cow. Remember the original idea was going to be that we were going to have the word cow hidden in every episode, or we were going to make some reference to cows in every
Oh,
video,
yeah, why
just
didn't
to
we do
justify the name of our
Oh,
channel.
yeah, we were insecure or something. Why didn't we do that? Well, we actually have been doing that. People just don't know.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's another
make sure
secret.
you go watch our videos over and over again, and look for where the hidden cows are.
Yeah.
If you don't see it at first, just keep looking, keep watching.
No, I can't believe he ripped up my notes. He's the real cow. I mean, I've seen a lot of cows in my days, but he's the real cow. Oh, is that a dead squirrel?
There was just this random dead squirrel. It was so sad.
I don't even know if we can show this on YouTube
We'll
anymore.
blur it out.
Yeah, I ripped up his notes. But you know what? He had it coming.
How did the squirrel die?
Because I don't do those kind of things to him. Writing goofy notes and saying, oh yeah, this helps me play the guitar better, Jordan. Why don't you get some goofy notes so you can play the bass like a man? That's not what I'm about. I'm like,
What?
Jordan.
Like we haven't even established that you play bass. I know, that's why I'm just like all these deep.
And that's when he calls me a Blimey Cow and tells me to get out of his life.
Oh, there you go. That's the funniest sort of thing. Learn to play bass like a man.
No, it's funny because because we assume that people who are watching this have like followed that we've done music and I play the bass and it's red.
Do you remember any part of making that video?
Oh, I remember that entire thing. The thing I remember most was like walking in and seeing that you had written the word cow because I remember I went to the bathroom and I came out and you had just written it on the thing and I was like, oh, that's funny. I kind of remember that too.
Really, the only thing I remember.
I was amazed because you did it so fast because I wasn't in the bathroom that long, came out and it was like already done. I was like, wow, Josh is inspired.
Sorry.
This is my chance.
This is the best.
This is my chance.
After the Eminem joke, so nowhere but up. No, the Eminem joke was the only thing I specifically remember because I remember that was the one because everything we did in that video was like, oh, what should happen in the video?
The video didn't really go anywhere.
Right, doesn't it? Just ends. So this is what kids did before technology. When this video is almost as old as you, yeah, there's a chance people watching this are younger than this video is.
The company YouTube has always been around for that.
They've never known a time before YouTube. They've never known a time before Blimey Cow. Jordan looks and sounds like a different person. Josh, exactly the same.
Oh my gosh, why did Josh look exactly the same as 13 years ago?
I had just come out of the throes of puberty, and you were just getting started. So, like, as long as we've had a channel, I've looked the same, and Jordan, for a brief period, was a completely different man. Playing bass like a man.
Bass like a man.
Playing bass like a man.
What's the next video that we did?
The trees.
Oh, that's an all-time classic. We have to do the trees.
We
next.
should watch the trees.
Guys, if you click the like button, if this video gets a decent amount of likes that satisfies me, we will do the trees. We will rewatch the trees together.
Now, real quick, when we needed to set up a page on our site for this new secret homeschool project that we can't talk about, it only took a few minutes. And now that we have that page set up, when we actually launch this project, we can modify that page to have all the information that you'll need to know about it.
Whether you need a web store, a blog, a portfolio, or maybe you just want a website because having your own website is, well, it's awesome. You can build an amazing looking website with Squarespace.
All their templates look beautiful, so no matter what you're looking for, they have something that'll work great. And your site is optimized for both desktop and mobile, so no matter how much or how little you know about web design, you can make your website awesome with Squarespace.
Squarespace is an all-in-one platform, which means that they have everything you need to keep your site updated and looking amazing.
They have video blocks, which let you embed your web videos right onto your website easily. They have Squarespace member areas where you can put content just for members of your website, and you can easily look at your site analytics as well.
Squarespace helps us run our business, and they can help you too. If you want your own space on the web, do it with Squarespace.
Head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to our link, squarespace.com/cow, because there you're gonna get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/cow.
Jordan just has these equations he writes, and he says they help him.
Get the license plate number?
Okay, do it again. Tell me when.
When?
Jordan just has these equations he writes,